Good morning, sir. Sir, you're charged with assault of a family member. Your case is 662 days old. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On March 5th, 2023, officer dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas, and met with the complainant, who said she had been dating the defendant for 4 years. The complainant stated the defendant had been drinking a lot and noticed his driving was unusual, and told the defendant multiple times to switch so she could drive. The complainant and the defendant switched, and while she was driving, they got into a verbal argument, and the defendant hit the complainant on the right side of her face, causing pain. Once they arrived home, they got into another argument, and the defendant started throwing the complainant's clothing and belongings out of the window of their apartment. The witness was in the car with the complainant and saw the defendant hit the complainant on the back of the head, or with the back of his left hand on the right side of her face one time.
Okay. I'd like to redo the protective order. Listen, one was already entered. Do we need them to do a new one? Mr. Harris, I'm entering in what's called a magistrate's order for emergency protection that identifies the complaining witness in this case. She is now a protected individual. You cannot communicate. You cannot do any family violence, assault, threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon, go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. Do you understand? If you violate this protective order, the state can and probably will file a violation of protective order, and it's one of the worst cases you can pick up. Before you leave, you need to get to know this protective order so you don't violate it. I am ordering you not to have any contact with this person and not to be in possession of weapons throughout the remainder of this case. Do you have a lawyer today? We're giving you one today to figure out what's going to happen with this case. Your case is 662 days old, and we set cases for trial at 180. So we're going to figure out what happens with this case. I'm going to have you, well, for now, we'll just have you take a seat in the jury box. If you can reach out to the MAC, please.